Winners from all over Maine have been announced for the Maine Secretary of State's annual poster and essay contest. The contest asks students to create posters and essays related to Maine civic education, including state history and the democratic process. Out of 208 entries from K through 12 students, 4 students were selected as winners. Liam Watkin from Rangeley Lakes Regional School is the winner of the K through 3 Maine Symbols poster. Oliver Latanya from Shakopee Valley Middle School is the winner of the 4th and 5th grade Maine History poster. Andrea Ree from the Daniel W. Merritt School in Addison won the 6th and 8th grade Maine Constitution essay. And a 12th grader from Highview Christian Academy, who wasn't identified, that's in Charleston, won the grades 9 through 12 Importance of Voting and Democracy essay. Congratulations to all.